Hello viewers and welcome to another interesting episode of TAF TV Exclusive. My name is Cyril and I am your host. I'm super excited to introduce to you my guest in the studio today. He's a very interesting personality, an aspiring senator for the Rivers East Senatorial District. I wouldn't want to be the one to introduce everything about himself to you. Maybe I'll let him do some of the talking. You're very much welcome, sir.
Thank you so very much.
Right, so in a few minutes, please, let's get to know you, sir, please.
Okay, my name's Worlu Ekelechi Benjamin Uku Worlu.
Okay.
I'm a retired director of the Defense Intelligence Agency. The Defense Intelligence Agency is responsible for military intelligence of the country in and outside Nigeria.
Okay.
And I retired in 2021 as Director of Psychological Operations. And here I am, a candidate for Senate under the platform of Labour Party, Rivers East. And haven't served in the security service for over 30 years. And I felt that my next port of call is politics, because politics will become a vehicle for me to serve my people. Okay. Not only serving the people of Rivers State and Niger Delta, but to serve people of Nigeria. Because I understand the geopolitical configuration of this country. I understand the fault lines of this country. I understand the problems and challenges of this country. So I'm coming with wealth of experience, vast wealth of experience, with varied relationships across the Federation.
Okay. So
I believe that I have what it takes, the capacity to represent my people and represent Nigeria.
Okay, sir. There is this, should I say, popular adage that says a toad doesn't run in the daytime for nothing. It's either it's chasing something or something is chasing it. So, sir, I would like to know, because I know that you didn't just wake up one day and decide to go into politics, and of course, want to become a senator representing the Rivers East Senatorial District. So, we would like to know, why would you want to become the senator representing the Rivers East Senatorial District?
Thank you for that probing question. Throughout my years in service, I've discovered that people of Rivers East, Tito Rivers State, have not taken full advantage of their citizenship in the federation that is Nigeria. And I've discovered that we have had poor leadership representation in the National Assembly. And I also discovered that my people are lacking very behind in their God-given resources for their own development. And so, I felt that representing them in the National Assembly, I'll be able to talk to my compatriots from other parts of Nigeria, whom I may have directly or indirectly served with or engaged with, to look at the problems of my people and help us solve their problems, like we have helped solve the problems of other parts of Nigeria. If you recall, the enormous resources that sustain this country come from the Niger Delta. And we're only giving 13% derivation. That is not enough to address, our environmental degradation, the impact of oil exploration in the Niger Delta. And we have also discovered that for each geopolitical zones in Nigeria, there are grievances. People are making claims and counter-claims of the injustice that have been hoisted on them by the Federation. So I felt that there is the need, while we're in the security service, we swore an oath to defend this country. So there must be need to protect the sovereignty and integrity of this nation through peace and good governance. So I felt that I should come in the Parliament of the people with the auspices of the Senate, so that we can put a bill on the table and say, let every geopolitical zones that have grievances against this federation come and let's discuss it. So that we move away from sharing the cake to baking the cake collectively. So that when we bake the cake collectively, will be able to appropriate to the federation in those areas that would bring about peace, unity, equity, justice to the people of Nigeria. And that is why I felt that representing my people will lend a voice to achieving that strategic objective of national unity, a balanced federation, and a federation of equity and justice.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for that answer you gave. And so I would like to know, there are lots of persons watching you right now. These persons you actually want to represent. They're watching you right now. And of course, I believe some questions will be running through their minds. And then they'll be asking questions like, okay, what is that special thing that you want to do for them? Because if you're going to make sure they're going to see to it and use their voter's card, in your favor, then you have to make them see reasons why they need to do so. So they're asking questions now, right now. They want to know why, or what is that special thing that you want to do for them when you get there?
First and foremost, the legislature is not the executive branch. We make laws for good governance of the federation. We'll ensure that we spearhead laws that will bring about accountability. Because we need to bring accountability in the system. We need to block the leakages that have led to primitive accumulation of wealth of our commonwealth. So we provide legislation for good governance of the country. So that we will ensure that we restructure the country as a balanced federation. So that there will be security and equity and fairness. Once there is security, equity, and fairness, there will be no insecurity. And once there is no insecurity, there will be development. So, if I'm elected senator, these are some of the bills I will spearhead in the National Assembly for good governance, for a restructured and balanced federation, for a restructuring of the security apparatus of the country, to bring about human capital development. If you look at today, so much unemployment, artisans, everywhere. Some are mediocres. Why not we set up, a system where people are developed in terms of whatever profession they find themselves into. Government will provide them grants through legislation and capacitate them to be able to be masters of their industries. So that at the end of the day, they become employers of labor. So we'll create jobs. We will ensure human capital development. We will ensure that there is security for all and sundry so that they can do their job, so that there can be development. For instance, River State, which is a maritime state. Why not we make legislation to bring about industries that will bring about development of our maritime sector? Look at our ports. They are not dredged. We will ensure that the federation provide money to dredge our ports so that they become deep ports, so that vessels can come from overseas and dock in Port Harcourt ports or Donner ports, so that we will develop our maritime industry. In our vast lands, we can convert them to agricultural revolution, build industries, so that we can process our agricultural produce, package them, add values, and export them. That is what His Excellency, Mr. P2B, the presidential candidate of Labour Party, has been advocating, moving from consumption to production. So Nigeria will be a productive country. River State will be a productive country. Unemployment will be drastically reduced. There will be infrastructural development. Light, electricity will be 24/7, because without power, there can never be industrialization. So this is what P2B had said. And all of us as candidates or prospective legislators will key into Labour Manifesto, so that we will move away from this consumption that the nation has become to a productive nation like China. China, we are at par with China 30, 40 years ago. But today, China is the industry of the world. Why can't we be the industry of Africa? abet the world. We have the human capacity. We have the resources. I will spearhead legislation that will lead to that. We will no longer be exporting crude and importing refined products. No. It's crazy. It's madness. We should be able to, support, industries here. We can refine our products here. We can even, allow individuals to have mini refineries where they will buy the crude legitimately from the NMPC and regulated by DPR. So that you don't have a situation where people are bunkering, breaking pipelines, and then spilling and destroying the environment. People can buy crude legitimately and refine products under regulation. So we will ensure that we do all that through legislation.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. And just before I move straight to next question, we'll go on a quick break. And when we return, the discussion continues. Please stay tuned.
Hey there! Are you looking to record your videos, do your voiceovers, and take your professional pictures? Look no further. With our state-of-the-art newsroom, photography, kitchen for our food content creators, and exclusive children's studio, we certainly can deliver the best studio experience. Our carefully designed studio space can bring your diverse creative content ideas to life. We aim to consistently serve value to our customers far and wide. Come, let Tharv Media give life to your dreams. Tharv Media, a slice of infotainment.
Okay, still on Tharv exclusives. You're welcome back from that short break. So, sir, just before I move straight to my next question, a lot of persons are actually, should I say, waiting for next year to come so they could actually use their PVCs in the right manner. And as we know, that the issue of insecurity is one of the major problems in this country currently. So I'd like to know, what do you think can be done to ensure that the issue of insecurity does not, should I say, derail, should I say, deter some honest Nigerians who want to come out and make use of their PVCs next year? Because if that happens, if insecurity actually gets to manifest next year in the elections, that will actually affect the results that would emerge from that election. So what do you think could be done to ensure that we have a smoother election process next year?
Oh, thank you for that question. You recall the statement of the Commander-in-Chief, President of the Federation, President Muhammad Buhari, that the election of 2023 will be part of the legacy he's going to bequeath to the Nigerian people, that is going to be credible. And in the last national security meeting that was held, the NSA, General Mongono, the Inspector General of Police, the Director, State Security Service, and all the security chiefs have come in one voice to say that the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the security forces would ensure that there is credible election. And to bring about credible election, all machineries of security apparatus will be put in place to checkmate criminality and sundry violence in the nation. So you can be rest assured that the security forces of this country will be appropriately deployed, tasked, given the required logistics to ensure that law and order is maintained. The criminals will take flight because it's all going to be business as usual. The security service that I served, that I know so well for over 30 years, have the wherewithal to deal with incipient challenges to national security. And the Nigerian armed forces and the security services are determined to ensure as legacy for our very amiable president that no Nigerian will be deprived as a result of fear or intimidation from coming out to exercise his or her franchise. So be rest assured, and I want to reassure Nigerian people that they will be protected by their own security forces, that the taxpayer pays, and the commander-in-chief has made a solemn pronouncement. And the NSA, General Mongoro, has re-echoed it. The IGP has re-echoed it, that we will ensure security of voters and we will ensure that the elections are credible.
Okay, over to my next question now. So what makes you feel you can beat the PDP in Rivers East? Let's not forget, Rivers State is a PDP state. It's a state that actually covered with PDP, and of course they are ruling everywhere in Rivers State. So lots of opposition will be coming left, right, center, especially when you are not a member of the PDP. Both other parties as well as the Labour Party. So what makes you believe that you have what it takes to defeat the PDP in the Rivers East?
Well, I want to use this platform to invite the people from other parties, including PDP, for a debate, so that we would let the Nigerian people into the inner recesses of our mind and what we intend to do for the people, so that the voters will make the choice for the PDP. Yes, PDP state. Yes, in the past. Because the PDP and other political parties, like you and I know, were just writing results. They never allowed the people's vote to count. They sit in the comfort of their offices or in government house and write the results and exchange the results, with financial inducement. But the beavers have changed all that. The new electoral law has changed all that. Today, electronics will drive how we vote. So there's no opportunity to stay in the comfort of your house or your government house to write results anymore.
So you feel Nigeria has gotten to that level?
We are there. The electoral law is there. Okay. Beavers have been introduced. You cannot no longer carry somebody's PVC and vote. Your biometrics and facial recognition will propel the accreditation and the subsequent voting. You can no longer stay in the comfort of your house and write the results. It's no longer doable. You'll be screened properly that you are the owner of the PVC, and once you vote, the beavers will snap the result sheet and forward to INEC cloud and the viewing center. So all will see it. So the PDP knows that technology has overtaken the abracadabra. They have known that. And that's why you see the PDP taking other political parties and candidates to court. Because they are afraid. They know that the people of Rivers State are no longer with them. That's why they are going to the court to disqualify every candidate from all political parties so that they will become the lone contestants in the election. So if the PDP is assured of victory and they know they are popular, they should allow a free contest. They are making executive order 2021 and so on and so forth. You cannot put your posters like our posters all over. They have torn all my posters and they have put their posters and tear everyone posters. They will not allow you to put banners. They say they will not allow you to campaign freely. Why are they doing that if they are sure that they have the people behind them? PDP knows that they have lost the game, and technology has overcome their shenanigans manipulations. So they not know that it's no longer business as usual. And that's why you see the PDP putting blocks of obstacles in the ways of all political parties, so that only they will contest. Let PDP abandon these obstacles that are using powers to their power because they're incumbent here, and allow others to contest. Let us put our views to the people. Let the people make the choice. Let the PDP administration here not use legal powers that they have as government to obstruct others from free campaign. So, like I was saying, the PDP have lost it. There are no rules for electoral manipulation and all this abracadabra they used to do. So I cannot consider Rivers State a PDP state, because it was only a PDP PDP state by manipulation. Writing of electoral results and exchanging it by inducing people with money.
Well, we can't take away the fact that they are the incumbent government, and of course, if they are the incumbent government, then they should have, something I say, major influence when it comes to the elections.
No, let them submit themselves to the electoral contest with other parties. They don't need to put all these obstacles, to deprive other parties from contesting with them. If you say you're a strong man, I'm a wrestler, you're a wrestler, and I say I have preponderance, I have power, then the day we go for a wrestling match, you go to court and obtain injunction that I should not come to the ring to box with you. What does that tell you? It tells you that PDP is afraid because they have seen that the people have abandoned them. Bribing the people, inducing people with money, all this money have been given to people. How has it helped the people?
People are wiser now.
People are wiser. People are wiser. They have abandoned the PDP. And that's why the PDP government is putting all these obstacles, going to court, trying to stop other parties from contesting the election. Tell me, what is PDP's business to interfere in the internal running of other political parties, how they conduct their elections? It's like me going to court and telling the judge that the way Mr. A and B, Mr. A and the wife live in their house, that they're not having good marriage. Meanwhile, Mr. A and the wife have not come to complain to the court. Me, outsider, coming to tell the court that A and B are not marrying well in their house. Meanwhile, they have not complained. The people of other political parties have not complained about how they conduct their primaries. So why is PDP becoming an interloper? Coming to stop them if they feel they have the people. So PDP has been abandoned by the people of Rivers State. And no amount of money they give them will make them vote PDP. Because PDP has failed, and they have failed completely.
How are you so sure about that, sir?
I'm sure because I have had the opportunity to speak to so many people who are PDP. And they say they will collect the money. I've spoken to a lot of electorate. They say they will collect PDP money. They will collect their money. But they will never vote for them. Because he who induces, he who corrupts you with money, does not have good policy for you. Because if they have good policy for you, they will not give you money to bribe you. Have you seen Labour bribing anybody? Have you seen the other parties bribing anybody? No, only PDP inducing people with money. Because they are a failed party. Look at PDP having crisis all over the place. The River State PDP is having problem with national PDP. Because they can, two dishonest people in the same camp cannot be in the same house. Okay. So that is exactly what is happening. God has divided them because they know they come with inequity. Their hands are not clean. And that's why they will have failed. And the Nigerian people have seen their nakedness already. So PDP will bring the money, they will collect the money, and they will show PDP on that election day that PDP is a corrupt party and PDP cannot be part of the new Nigeria that Labour wants to create.
Okay. Just shortly, sir, before we call it a day, sir, please, I would like you to use a few minutes of your time now to talk to the voters, persons who own their PVC, people who are actually intending to come out next year for the elections to make good use of their PVC. Please, I would like you to use a few minutes now to talk to them because, we can't take away the fact that, yes, like you've said, some persons are wiser now, but that doesn't mean everybody is wiser now. So please talk to them. So persons are actually planning on selling their votes as usual for stipends, monies that will not take them anywhere, that won't really feed them for the next 2-3 years. So please talk to those voters coming out next year, please.
Well, the people of Rivers State, I, as a member of Labour Party, am running as a senator. I urge you to use your PVC wisely and vote wisely. Because if you get it wrong, you plunge Nigeria to chaos. You plunge Nigeria to anarchy. Political corruption has gone on for so many years. The porridge of yam they give you, that little 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 they give you, will it last you for 4 years? Absolutely not. Absolutely no. So, I cannot tell you not to collect their money because it's your money. Collect your money and vote against them to show them that you are wiser. What has PDP done? They have impoverished all of you because they have made you so poor, they have made you so hungry, and they think they can buy you. And that is why they are introducing money. They have recruited 200,000 people, paying them 20,000 naira, 50,000 naira every month. Why did they do that? But watch it. After February to March election, they will no longer pay you. They are paying to induce you because they have made you poor. So collect that money. But vote your conscience. Vote for a new Nigeria. Vote for a river state that is transparent. A river state where one man does not enter our treasury, our common commonwealth, and distribute it as if it's federal government. No. Let us use reverse money to develop reverse people. So when you vote that day, vote for the health and goodness of not only yourself, not only for your children, but generations unborn. Because that money they give you can never last you for 4 years. You know the cost of things in the market. Even if you take 100,000 to market, what you buy will not be worth 10,000 naira. Is that the Nigeria, the legacy you want to leave for yourself and your children? The peanuts they give you, why they steal billions, is that what will last you for 4 years? So wisen up. Know that these people have taken all of us for a ride. And say, enough is enough. Use your PVC and retire them permanently from political lordship. Tell them that no more internal colonialism, no more internal slavery, that the people of River State will win their liberation as free citizens of Nigeria. And Labour Party will ensure that when they come to power in River State and in the center, that all and sundry will have gainful employment, that nobody will use your own money to bribe you to sustain Labour Party in power. Rather, Labour Party will empower you in such a manner that you have capacity to take care of all your needs without allowing anybody to come and manipulate your conscience, come and manipulate because he had made you poor deliberately, so that he can continue to control you. Today, so many people, kids, young men and women are being used as thugs because somebody has given them money. Because deliberately, they have made them poor. If they are rich and their parents are rich, would they become thugs? Absolutely no. The people sending them to be thugs, to kill people and destroy people's property, for political exigency, for political glorification, for continual political domination, will not send their own children out there on the street to be thugs. So we should wise it up and tell them, this money you are giving us to become thugs, to disrupt the system. Why don't tell your children to lead us so that we can be at the back and follow you? You see that none of them will agree their children to come because they have deliberately made you poor, made you hungry. So this is the time they will bring stolen money to entice you, to induce you, so that you disrupt the system. Please, parents, warn your wards. Tell them that they should go down to exercise their franchise peacefully, and they should never allow themselves to be tools to be used by greedy and selfish, corrupt politicians to achieve their own political aggrandizement. Tell them enough is enough. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, sir, for your time with us on the show today. I really do appreciate you stopping by, coming through. And a word they say is enough for the wise. We've heard it all. Please ensure that you use your PVC wisely next year, because as we know, that is your ticket to ensuring that the future of this country is in safe hands. Okay, so this is the end of our exclusive for today. My name is Cyril Aloysius. Please don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. If you haven't, you could check us out on YouTube. We are TAF TV on YouTube. On Instagram, we are TAF TV_NG. On Facebook, we are TAF TV. And on Twitter, we are TAF TV. And also ensure that you turn on your notification bells if you haven't, so you get notified when we come online and drop our new videos. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Cyril once again. Until we come your way again next time, do enjoy the rest of your day. It's bye for now.
Thank you for having me.